Hello, I'm Tylah Tully. Today I'm joined by Orthocell Chair John Van Der Wielen. John, big news today for Orthocell. You're now approved to commence sales of Rempler in Canada. Firstly, how big is this for the company, and can you give us an update of all of your recent progress?
It's a great announcement. It's also something, the reason we're especially proud of it is it came through unexpectedly quick, which seems to be a trend with Orthocell. So we received approval in Canada, and just to update everyone, it's only days ago we achieved approval in Thailand. We already have Singapore, Australia, New Zealand, and then of course the enormous one is the USA. So in a matter of months, we've actually established a global footprint. And that's critically important for investors to understand, because if you don't mind, I'll take you through a couple of stages. But one of our strategies was strengthen the governance, strengthen the balance sheet, and then apply for these licenses so we have a global footprint. Now, we now have a market that's over 1.5 billion on the approvals, this is US dollars, of potential. That's the sort of size of the market. Now we need to get on with distribution and growing the revenue. But it's really exciting to think that an Australian company has achieved so many international approvals so quickly. And we also have no ongoing royalty stream, and we manufacture our own products. So this biotech is vastly different to many of the others on the market, and we're particularly proud now we've got access to Canada, which should deliver revenue quite quickly.
Obviously, you're in a great position now, but where do you go from here? What are the near-term catalysts for growth?
Yeah, so the one of the points is around sticking to the discipline we've showed people so far, and that is, I hope people read our announcements, and our whole style from the board and the executive is we tell people where we're heading, we tell people what we're doing, and then we deliver against it. So we've been very open with people. We tell people the markets we're applying for, and there's still quite a few in Asia and Europe that we're applying for that'll come through. Next step is you must set up quality distribution that's cost effective, that doesn't burn cash. And then 3, you drive into revenue and then profit. And we're right through those stages now of we've got the footprints coming. We've never failed on a regulatory application. On all of them, we're ahead of time. We've told people what are the next markets to come in, and now we're negotiating with distributors around the world to bring the product to market, and revenue's growing. And the number of surgeons that are using the product is expanding. And a great example is we have a major US trauma surgeon visiting Perth in May, who's actually a captain in the US Navy, works at Mass General. He'll be visiting Australia to have a look through the lab, have a look through how the product's produced, meet with Australian surgeons. So that's really the next step, is getting our key opinion leaders, signing our distribution deals, and then most importantly, getting the sales up. But I know you have people on your program that will always talk up their company. That's their job. But I can't be more confident about Orthocell's future. The product works. It's simple in its genius. To return function to paralysed limbs it's not a spin, it's not a flippant statement, it's an amazing outcome. And the more and more surgeons that see it and use it and see the results, it's got enormous potential. So we're really excited about the last 2 years in our delivery, and really positive about the outlook, which I think is being reflected by the share price and the quality investors and institutions that are starting to buy into the stock.
John, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me again, Tyler.